Hello there, I am Badgerlo and welcome to the second battle for the Donetsk airport in the Modern Warfare mod. Here is our militiamen and ground forces of the Donetsk People's Republic. Now the mission will give us our objectives. This is our first objective. Oh, he's just pulled me out of there. This is our second objective, a coal mine. Our third objective is some very distant flat blocks, and here of course is the infamous Donetsk airport defended by the so-called Ukrainian cyborgs, which looks amazingly detailed. Now I'm sure, as you're aware, the mission objectives were coming in English, which means that I will put the mission for download in the video description so everyone can enjoy it. This is actually one of the best missions I've played on the mod. It's a 384 times map. Here, obviously, we play as in the militia, but our forces are a mix-up between Russian ground forces and militiamen, which is really nice. We have quite an assortment of tanks, vehicles, but a really big variation in the infantry. Here we have two 120mm mortars, which obviously are going to let us shell the Ukrainian positions before we have to move in. I'm going to target every building, first of all. There is also another 120mm mortar here. It just looks a bit smaller. Now we can begin the assault on this village here, held by the Ukrainian forces. Right, so the mortars aren't as accurate as I'd hoped. You can also begin shelling them with this gun because it's in range. I'm going to take these trenches here to secure our flank. And I'm going to send some infantrymen to push through this forest here. Now, we also have paratroopers available of the VDV, I think. And we have some elite Russian snipers and special forces with us too. So these guys should just be told to kill every building while we advance. I'll also hotkey them so it's a bit easier. And we could probably pick the other mortar up and drop it a bit closer. Now, we destroyed the trench, which is nice. And now our men can possibly move in, which is great. We really just need some vision, but we can't seem to see anything. This anti-aircraft gun might be the solution to that, actually. Oh, it's a machine gun, it's not like a 20mm auto cannon. Damn it. This one is a... might be able to clear up some things for us. So this squad of like VDV and militiamen is going to flank through this forest to the north, while these guys slowly push through the south. I don't see any infantry or anything. I think they're just completely hidden in the buildings. And we still don't really have any vision through this forest, so it's quite risky to attack. We can, oh, sorry, excuse me. We can send them to attack completely through the village as well. Something's also burning, which is nice. This area seems to be completely destroyed now. Just didn't actually take long, to be honest. Also drag this anti-tank gun in. Can't really see what's going on. We should just push through here until we find of our targets. They might have a tank or a BTR, I believe. Oh, okay. An anti-aircraft vehicle. Now, this really does either look like fortifications to stop us or an anti-tank minefield. We also have a lot of pioneers and stuff in our army, so there's no point just rushing over fields and stuff. That trench is definitely held by defenders. We don't... Oh, cry. Jesus. They definitely fired back there. So they sent a BTR around the flank, but it got away. Send the officer. Have a look. And these guys are out of ammo, that's why. You can move them to the ammunition, of course. The smoke is still billowing out from that vehicle. Can't seem to see the BTR. It must have drove all the way back. This area we need to clear, so we can try so just by shooting at the ground. You have 2 RPG soldiers as well. The best thing to do is usually to stay on the roads that the Ukrainians use to avoid all the landmines. No, there is a Ukrainian BTR there. Ah, that's where it's gone. We can send the tank into the forest to take him out. Now I'll make a save because the map is so big the mission might crash. Just call it Donetsk. We want to snipe this BTR completely in the back. No, I think we have 2 officers here. Yeah, we have a mercenary field commander and a Russian Spec Ops 1. And send them to fire on there. That's good. Now we are going to dry up all of our ammunition just by constantly firing mortars at the Ukrainian positions. Seems to be hiding from us. Yeah, he's moved from that road now as well. We can't go chasing after a BTR, so we will continue the assault. Now here from this position we can snipe the enemy, I guess, with the tanks. But I'm not too keen on advancing rapidly because they have that artillery gun that can keep shooting us. Now the artillery is actually at this position at the coal mine, but it's pointless to send paratroops on their own. So that building's just fired back at us. And there's the defenders running off to go hide in another house. You also have there that trench. Now he picked up this anti-tank gun, so I'm going to bring it in for use. There's a tank. Crikey. Just sitting there. And there's the BTR as well. Tank's getting too close for comfort, to be honest. Right, so we're losing men assaulting this position in the south. Okay. Let's just move this tank like this. There was a machine gun position there, I saw it. Okay, so the tank again and the BTR have escaped. I can't believe they keep doing this. It's insane. Now you can throw grenades at the trench and that building. But they clearly know where he is. Luckily he has phosphorus grenades to set the buildings on fire. Okay, unfortunately he's dead. The tank has completely disappeared. So these mortars are going to have to just keep doing the work until we find that tank. But he disappeared from that position now. Ouch. That was an anti-tank guided missile that just hit our tank. And we have to keep destroying the buildings. So it's clearly... There's the tank. Unbelievable. How am I going to pop it? Ah, nice, we've actually disabled it. And killed the crew inside. That's nice. So we can take that later on. We still have an anti-tank guided missile somewhere. And a BTR running around. Now there's clearly a machine gun in that position, so we'll be able to see him by sending an officer. Trucks are really important at the minute because we don't actually have many. We can move our mortars a bit closer. Although they can fire in long range mode. So where's... Oh man, our officer's just got killed, hasn't he? Damn it. Right. Irritating, but that's anything we can't handle. There should be a sniper or something here. Yeah, you can use his binoculars. Or we can just shoot at that position. We should be able to see that position anyway, to be honest. Now all these buildings are completely destroyed. Oh, we destroyed it. No, that building's got to go too. I knew there was someone in that building. There you go. Seems like they want to occupy every building, so we'll just destroy every building. In the southern flank, we'll bring our militiamen through. And they also destroyed our anti-tank gun, which is annoying, because it was so powerful, but... Now, this mortar needs to be moved into position as well. We burned up all of our ammunition already. Damn. We have to be really careful. And that tank needs a repair as well. I don't know if we have a repair truck. There it is. There we go. There's only a few buildings left. But obviously they can give us trouble by keep calling in this artillery. Okay, the other mortar's on the way as well. There's that pesky BTR again. Okay, there you go, it's down. Now this field might be a minefield, it might not be, I'm not sure. Send our men to flank round so we can sit in it, possibly shoot these buildings from the north. Or hide in the trees there, maybe. No, who is shooting at a building that's already destroyed? Nice. And we can attack this little wooden building here. We try and unearth the mines if there is any. Okay, there's the anti-tank guided missile launcher, so he needs to die. Nice. Okay, I'll make another save here. And we've almost through the... So now we can assault the village, of course. We need to be careful with our officer down there. There's only a few more buildings which we can kill with artillery. And then we should be able to walk over them with tanks. Oh, no. Right, these guys seem to have found an anti-aircraft gun. The range of the tanks here is ridiculous. Oh, that means there's landmines here. I'm going to send the pioneers. We'll put the tank and these guys in a good position. Ideally I want this building and this building destroyed, because they're in an awkward position for us. I'm not sure how far we can advance down this road either. Okay, nice. Can almost see all of the last buildings. And we can probably sneak in through the south with some tanks and other vehicles. Ah. This building's got to go. just this building left, I believe. Right, someone still exists here. I think there's a machine gun over there. Let's just pull back completely. I'm unsure which building still has someone in, unless they can see us from somewhere else. Unless they're just firing at us. Now, we did get a lot of reinforcements, which is nice. We got some... Well, it looks of it, we got some artillery. Artillery? Some multiple launch rocket systems. And it said to make a base, which usually means defend. Ah, that guy needs a repair. And quickly, before he gets taken. Now, if we got some resupply trucks, which we didn't, you can usually repair the buildings and put infantry in them. There's only that building left for us to hide in. We destroyed everything. We can also try and repair this Ukrainian tank, I guess. We have quite a few forces here as well. A lot of artillery, to be honest. So that guy can come back. This tank also needs a repair. I don't know whether... Yeah, it seemed to have lost a crewman, unfortunately. The artillery, I think setting them up in this forest is the best bet. And then using these mobile artillery guns to just destroy this position over here might be the best thing to do, because it overlooks our position completely. Just need to organise everything, to be honest. All kinds of artillery being dragged around. And we also have the BM-21, a really powerful multiple launch rocket system. So the man that we sent to get in that building died. Strange. That guy needs medical, so I'm going to send him to the reserve. We have spec ops and all sorts in there. We have a nice wide variety of units, but now it's time to attack this hill. And we're still receiving reinforcements. I'm going to repair that building and hide in it in case they counter. The pioneers got here as well, then they should be able to demine this area. Okay, so now we can begin the shelling of these positions before we send the paratroops to capture the place. Every building I'm going to fire at least 3 shots at, just to make sure it's dead. We can also use the multiple launch rocket system when we attack as well. I thought we had 2 of these SPGs, unless I'm mistaken. We also have a fire control unit, which lets us call in a massive amount of artillery. Let's just control it a second. We also have a radio man, or whatever that is. Oh, a stereoscope. Okay. We probably do have a radio man in one of the vehicles, to be honest. And here we have a truck full of crew for our vehicles, so it's just Just a matter of setting up a supply point for our units. We will need fuel at some point, so I'll put all of the fuel together. These are just vehicles, to be honest. Right now, this self-propelled gun can also, I have to click each time, but it can also destroy their positions. And we also want the paratroops to assault this position as well, so. It seems that they have vision on this area just because they occupy this hill through scripts. Now, I would like to repair this tank, but I know that this probably the repair truck will go over a landmine or something daft. Okay, so he's found a landmine. No, I think he'll be fine if he just drives and goes this way. Now these mortars are nowhere near in range either. So most of the trenches have been destroyed already actually. Now, one important thing is when we leave this position, we need to make sure we pick up all of this ammunition. Let's see what kind of impacts we get here. Okay, nice. Seems to have destroyed actually a lot of stuff. Just shoot a little bit on these trenches as well. Probably about 4 rockets will do the job. Yeah. Not wasting all of our ammo. Well, come and unload that mortar there. It's safe to do so. We hold the M key. I can see that there's like ammunition crates lying around everywhere. Alright. So, we have all of our resupply trucks here as well. This tank's getting repairs for our use. Okay. There's not many buildings left, but they should have some armor or something that could kill the paratroops. For example, if we drop onto a tank, you can kill it with an RPG, but it's going to be a problem until you take it out. Now, we either took out their artillery because they stopped firing, or they just can't see us. A good way to test that actually is to just move closer. Let's have a look. Let's send someone to go occupy that house. Now this truck with the crew and stuff in can send an extra crewman to that tank. Lost one. This one. This one down here. Okay. It's important to keep the crew topped up so the reload speed and the accuracy increases. Such unnecessary firing of a sniper. Okay. I think we're just about ready to assault this position, which means all of the tanks need to get into position, ready to fire at the hill. We also have a Grad 21 smoke. We have surface air missile launcher for aviation. Infantry. Okay, again they're firing on this position, but only the mortar this time. Oh, I've killed him as well. No chance we'd actually be able to hear where the mortar is firing at us. Okay, so. Okay, no. I'll keep all our units in the village so that they're ready. We can bring these closer. Especially the D20 because it's the most powerful one. Needs the range. So, I think we should send the paratroops to capture this position. We can't really use smoke grenade launcher or anything. This man-portable air defense system needs to get to the front line. Actually, these multiple launch rocket anti-tank guided missiles, they will let us. I'm just talking because I can't find a truck. These will let us snipe everyone that is revealed by the airborne units immediately. Obviously, we've put medics on them, but we can take them off after we've completed our operation, as long as we remember. Get it on there. Come on. Okay, so bring all these guided missile launchers to the front line. Some positions are still not destroyed. We'll work on that now. Any of these trenches still alive? Because they'll give the air force a pain. And it'll be a problem to destroy them, actually. So the fire control unit's actually out of ammo. I don't know what they're... or why he's wasted it all. But man, that unit is rubbish. I'm not using this again. It's used an entire 30,000 bits of ammunition just for one shot. Man, that is a joke. This resupply truck now is empty. That guy can go sit at the back of the map. Think about what he's done. So, time to begin the assault. We can send helicopters to each position, of course. You have to do it quickly. Now, when the helicopters fly over, the tanks need to start advancing. So this other grad system is ready. That trench still isn't dead. So we'll fire some more missiles at it, I guess. Okay, we'll get to see where they are now, actually. Okay. Some stuff there. So that's about it, really. It's just trenches. Just fly back to Russia, man, before you get shot down. So the helicopters are on the way. Just took out that anti-tank guided missile system. So shut down a helicopter. Which is annoying. We have spec ops on the ground. Machine gunner taken out, nice. And the tanks are here, clean up the mess. We took out this anti-aircraft gun. We can get into these trenches. It's nice. No, it should just be that there's one or two trenches define us, like here. Something like that. Okay, nice. Now this position we've taken. Okay, we're going to send those guys back because from here we can see the apartment buildings overlooking the airport. So put those guys in the trench. For some reason I always feel like there's someone spying on us, but I think the enemy just has orders through script to fire on this position after you capture it. We want to take that anti-tank guided missile, of course we do. So they've destroyed a vehicle. They haven't really done much else. This infantry can just back off a minute. We also got reinforcements, which is really nice. So our next objective to push, well, we can destroy this town and then push towards this bridge. And then we have to take out this town as well. But our next objective is these apartment buildings over here, which are quite far away, to be honest. So it would pay us to push them completely out of here. Thank you for watching the first part of the battle for the Donetsk airport. We are still ways away from it, but the battle is currently forming up and taking shape, as you can see. Thank you for watching.